Alright, YouTube. As you know, I've had some problems with my bike. My mechanics had some issues there and some problems in life, so it kind of reflected on my bike, I guess. But I know he's got his own problems, so I'm not going to bother him. I know he said his work's guaranteed, but hey, shit happens. It just cost me more to go back for the guarantee, so I brought my bike in. It shorted out, it wasn't starting, and the problem was in here. He wrapped it up. We're going to take this all apart, shrink wrap it, maybe plastic because it's all coming undone. Anyway, my battery's leaking. I'm going to have to change that. I'm going to have to deal with my brake line, my brakes now. But here's the issue. I brought it in, my shaft seal was leaking and it was making a mess of my parking, and the condo said I couldn't park. Well, now the leak is huge. So at first I thought maybe it was coming just out of my cable. I checked the tranny breather, make sure it wasn't plugged and forcing the oil to my cable. Couldn't figure it out. So I got so pissed off at it that I just decided to leave the bike alone and let it leak. And now, today I came out, inspected my bike, and it looks like one of the initial problems was fixed, which is the shaft seal. And for a while I really felt like I got the shaft, but it seems the problem now, it must have been Friday, because if you look right here, it's all pissing out of my friggin' cover and collecting under here. Now, I don't know if he didn't replace the gasket or if he didn't torque the bolts at 10 pounds. I know Harley says 11 pounds, but I always torque a little less. So instead of bugging him, I'll go buy the seal and fucking do it myself. But what I don't understand is, why would it be leaking there? And why would it seep out of the cable a little bit? This is what I don't understand, because the fluid level shouldn't be that high. Or does it go that high when the bike's on the stand? Because I know when you fill the fill it with the fluid, you don't bring the fluid up that high. So anyway, I'm kind of happy today I found the initial problem. I noticed he put some kind of silicone. I don't know what the hell that's about over here, but if that's where the, yeah, see, this is tight now. He siliconed that, so I wonder if that's where the short was or if it was up here. I don't know. He didn't really explain. So I gotta fix that. Like I said, I don't know if he didn't torque it or gaskets. If he sees the video, please send me a message. And I'm thinking to change the cable at the same time, but I'm worried about the little clip in here. When I unclip it, is the clip going to fall down inside? Does it fucking spring forward? Is there any pressure where that cable is? Or is all the pressure released when I collapse the cable? Anybody has any advice on that? Once I take this cover off, I'm going to see where the cable is hooked, and I know there's a C-clip in there. How hard is that C-clip to pop off and fish that cable out? And when I do that, is there any pressure on that lever, or will it stay put for me to change my cable? If somebody can help me with that, it would be greatly appreciated. So there you go. I got to do that. Like I said, swap out the battery, clean it up, maybe do the brake pads, brake line. I have to do this brake line anyway. I don't know what happened there. Not all Harley Davidson crimped it. My recent mechanic found it, saved my life because I could have locked up. That was cool. He did do a great job on my front end last year. That's why I went back to him. But this year is a bit rough. You know, there's a nice sized ding out of my tank, and my fender's hacked up a little bit there, back there, but you know, right there in the bottom corner. My motor's got a few hacks on it now. But I mean, the bike's had this paint job for 2 years, so it's time for a new paint job anyway. Maybe it'll help sell it. Oh, but the only thing I'm really pissed off about is the speedometer sender. That was very important to me that it got fixed, and it didn't get fixed. So that I'm a little bummed out about. and it is a genuine Harley part, so I have to go to Harley Davidson to order it, and they're gonna bend me over, and I really don't want to go to Harley. So if I have to, I'll drive to Kingston and order the part, because even Dream Cycles doesn't have it. So, and as you can see on the foot peg there, it's rusting. That's from the battery. So I definitely have a drip in my battery looking at that. So stay tuned, folks, and again, if you see this video, bro, no hard feelings. I know shit happens. You're going through a lot in life, so as long as you ain't bugging me over the $25 for that backrest, I won't bug you over throwing that cover on and whatever. So yeah, stay tuned, folks, and wish me luck. We'll keep you posted.